Hey everybody, I'm Liz from Kingdom Fleece and Fibeworks. Trying to get myself together here. Finally getting a podcast out. It is Thursday. I don't even know, June something. I don't know off the top of my head. It's the beginning of June. And school is almost out, thank goodness, because the kids are doing nothing in school. It's so pointless to even have the kids there. Grades are, I think, already closed, so they're literally just doing nothing. Bethany's done on Friday, so she's done tomorrow, and then Emma's done Tuesday. She's actually doing, they have a J term, which is like a few weeks in between, and they do fun things and stuff like that. So she's doing a couple of really fun things, so she's liking it. But she's also ready to be done. The things I think she has for different projects are some kind of crafts, and then jewelry making, that's the one she's loving. She's loving making jewelry. So you won't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you see some of her jewelry on the website, on the shop, because I've already requested some stitch markers and things for her now that she's learning how to make some stuff. So I think I will put them on the website for her. And then what was the other thing she's been doing? Oh, and then fly fishing. But she really hurt her knee, banged it up or whatever. She goes for an MRI Monday to see if it just needs time to heal or if it's an actual issue. So hopefully everything will be good to go. And then we go on vacation in 2 weeks, I think, the 21st. We're leaving Tuesday, from Tuesday to coming back the next Tuesday. So I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous only because gas prices are so high, and I'm sure everybody else is feeling the same they have the same issue. I just really want to go though, because they've never been on like a real vacation, and I just feel bad. And they're getting older. They're 14 and 16. Bethany is going to be a senior next year, so I'm kind of like not going to be able to do too many vacations. Like they're not going to want to go with us anymore. So I want to just get as much time as I can and do some family stuff. So hopefully, I just realized how off center I am. Let's see if this helps. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Don't know if that's going to work or not. We shall see. Maybe that'll be better. I felt like all crooked. So yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna go down. We're leaving Tuesday, I said, and then going down we're gonna stop at Assateague Island in Maryland, and then go from there to Williamsburg, Virginia, and go to Busch Gardens and Water Country and do all the fun things. And then from there we're gonna go back up through Pennsylvania, and we're gonna, if we have time, we'll stop at Gettysburg and then go through Amish country. I have Amish friends there that I haven't seen in forever. We met them years and years ago. My dad used to buy hay and stuff from them, so we used to go visit them, and I haven't been there in forever. So I guess one of the boys are living in the parents' house and stuff, so it'd be fun to stop in and say hi and see if they remember us. So we'll stop in and surprise them and say hi. So we'll do that, and then Johnny's probably gonna go over there. They do a lot of maple sugaring. They make a lot of the equipment and stuff over there, so we'll probably stop in and check that stuff out and see what he needs for next year. So kind of go and then make our way back home, and hopefully we can fit it all in. So, and I also want to try and just, if we get it in, we do. If not, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So we'll kind of play by ear, since this is their first, thankfully they're older, so they should be able to hold up fine, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So with them, you never know. And let's see here. What else is going on? I have super exciting news. That is the next thing. That's the mill stuff. So I talked to Mary Jean over MJ over at Battenkill. I don't know, maybe it was before the Fiber Festival, and we've kind of been going back and forth, and I asked her if I got everything carded and prepped and pin drafted, if I could send it off to her and get my fiber spun. She's out in Battenkill, is out in New York, so it's like 3 hours from here for me. But so I asked her if there was any way we could, work together and like I could get that stuff spun up, and she's like, absolutely. She's like, I'd love to work with you. She's like, this, and we had a whole conversation, and she's like, yep, we can be partners. We can just partner it up, and we can go back and forth and work together. And because she's got a big long wait list, she has a way bigger mill than we do, so it'll be really nice because without me just carding, I have a smaller wait list than she does. So that way we can kind of work together and get through everything faster. I can be carding and I can send all my fiber to her. She can turn it into yarn, so then I can have my very own Kingdom Fleece and Fiberworks, yarn bases, which I'm super excited about. I cannot wait for that because it's just going to be this is what I really wanted to do. Like, I don't have to, I'll still have some superwash in the shop just because I know superwash is handy to have for certain projects and stuff like that, especially things you're going to be like washing a lot or for babies and stuff like that. But I just can't wait to have my own like blends and get it all ready, and everything is coming from the mill, so it'll be super fun. So that's the other thing. And from what I understand from her, and hopefully I'm right, if you can drop it off at me now. So now that I'm being able to make yarn, I can do it for other people too. So if you have fiber that you need to drop off, you can drop off to me and I can turn it into yarn for you, which is going to be awesome. And the other fun thing is that it kind of streamlines the process, because when I get it to her, it doesn't have to go in their wait list. It's already ready to be spun. So as soon as she has a spot on the spinning frame, she can spin it. And so the whole waiting time will be a lot less. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I think that's the plan. And right now, the wait list is not too long. So if you have fiber that needs to be spun, definitely get in the wait list and drop it off quick, because I have a feeling once word gets out, it's going to change. So I think we'll be a little busier. So I just dropped off a whole bunch of local to me, like just, actually from the farm that I used to work at. They raise registered Dorset, so I just dropped that off. I'm going to get into a 3-ply sock weight, and I think it's going to make some excellent socks, and she thought it was beautiful too, so I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what it looks like, and then I can dye it all up, all my fun colors, and turn it into my very own yarn. So we're going to start small. It won't be a huge batch. I want to kind of see how this one goes and then kind of go from there. So we'll wait and see how that goes, and then hopefully the turning around will be pretty good. The next thing that's coming up is, which I'm hoping the yarn will be back for, is I can never get this right. Great Northern Yarn Haul, the Northern Yarn Haul. I think it's something like that. Yeah, Great Northern Yarn Haul, and it's a yarn crawl from Maine through New Hampshire down into Vermont, and I don't know how far south it goes. So that is that's coming up in July for the month. So I think I mentioned it before. I ordered a few bags for the yarn haul. So if people stop in, you can purchase a bag, or like I don't know if you buy like 2 skeins, you get a bag free kind of thing. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But they're not going to be super expensive, so that'll be the next thing that we have to do. But that starts, and right behind me is the start of, I'm going to have the shop is in my basement now. We have a walk-through basement, so I'm starting to set things up. So we'll have a little mini shop down here. We're trying to get it set up so you can walk through and do a little shopping. I'm going to have roving in there. We're going to have a little of everything. Emma will probably have her jewelry there and her stitch markers and all that stuff. And then we'll have probably like a little free gift or something for the first few people. I don't know. They're pretty limited, so we have a few of those though, so we can give them away. Just because this is our first time and this is going to be fun. So I think that'll be fun. So we'll have that, and then I'm trying to think of what else. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything other stuff, but the most exciting part is that we're working with Bat and Kilt and we're going to be making yarn. And so yes, if you have stuff to be processed, definitely drop it off and we will turn it into yarn for you. Between the two of us, we can get it done now. So that's so fun. It is a very, I wouldn't say cold, but it's high 50s maybe. It's in the 50s. So it's chilly and it's raining. It's supposed to be crap. It's kind of crappy and it's been raining all day and I think it's supposed to rain most of the day. So I figured today's a good day to get this done, and then after this I'm going to take pictures, and pictures work better, way better when it's cloudy than it does when it's full sun and you're trying to take pictures. So that's my goal today, is to get some more stuff on the website. So hopefully by the time we're done, I will have a whole bunch of stuff on the website that we talked about, and that'll be there so you can do some shopping. What other stuff? I have a ton of, now that things are changing, so bases will probably be changing. I'm going to be more limited to, I'm going to keep certain lines. The ones that sell the best, I'll keep for the superwash ones. I'll pick which ones I want the best, and then I'll keep those ones. I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff that are one skeins. They've been hanging out for a while. And I'm going to probably do just kind of like I do for the roving. I do surprise grab bags. I'm going to probably do grab bags of 4 skeins and do it really cheap. Just, you can just get any 4. It'll be a surprise. No guarantees what it will be. And none of them, there's nothing wrong with them. They're all so random and they've been here. So they'll go with something. They could be anything from fingering to DK, whatever's been hanging out in the shop that I'm not going to be making any more of. So I just need to clear it out, and it needs to be used for somebody because there's only so much I can do myself. So that is the next thing. And then I guess we should get on to knitting. So see what we've been up to. I don't have a ton of, I don't finish anything. All the projects I have are, actually I have one almost finished. I was so close. I wanted to get it done before I podcasted, but because of timing and everything, I just said, I don't want it to wait any longer. So I just wanted to get it done. So that was, the next thing. So yeah, so I have one that's almost done. Where did oh, here it is. Actually, this is the one I was going to put on first. Hold up. Okay. So it's a baby sweater for my granddaughter. They picked out the color. She is not a pink person. She just said she did not want pink. She has enough pink in her wardrobe, so she was trying to do other things. And I think this will be the perfect play sweater, actually. And if they have a boy, it'll be perfect for that too. And then another kid, if they have another one, they will have one. But it's just a bulky sweater. I don't remember if I mentioned it before. I had started this. I started a while ago, and it was a really cute hoodie. It came with it had a hood on it, and it was just I don't know. It didn't have the front pocket like a wallaby, but it was just it was a free pattern. And I don't know if it was me or the pattern, because it was, like I said, it was free. I could not figure out the hood. I could not figure out how she was trying to set it up, because there were just things that weren't making sense to me, and it could totally be my brain. So I'm not doubting them, because other people had finished it and I looked on there and there was no comments, nobody said anything about it. So who knows, it could be me, but I gave up and I just switched to a different pattern. So here is, and it is the plan pooling yarn, so there is some pooling in it. I was trying to like just play with it and see how it came out, so I don't know. I'm still up in the air if I like it or not, but it is tiny and it'll be a play sweater. It's not far from perfect, you know, like I don't know. I have decided I don't know if I like the plan pooling, especially in the light. I just finished. One arm is done, and that's the other thing. This pattern didn't tell you how long their arms are for like a 4 to 6 month old. So I'm kind of going by like what looks right on the sweater. So I can always make them longer or shorter or whatever. But this is going to be for a fall because she just got into 3 to 6. And I think this is like 4 to 6 or something. So I have this arm to finish, and then bottom's done, and then just the neckline. So it came out super cute. I don't mind that. I'm just not sure if I like the color. I don't know. We'll see. I alternated. I did split the skein because I'm not a big fan of the pooling, but I also kind of at the same time wanted to see, it's on bulky yarn too, so I kind of just wanted to see how it worked up. So I was alternating skeins just to see if you can get a little less of it. I don't know. We shall see. But it's almost done, and it's off of my needles and not in my hands anymore. So she can, if she likes it, she likes it. If not, I can over dye it and make it a navy blue sweater, and we'll be good to go. So not that big of a deal, but it was really fun. And the fiber is actually, that was the last of the plan pooling, and I think I showed it last time. They're the really thick bulky skeins. They're huge skeins. If I have time, I'll put them on the website. If not, you'll have to wait a little bit. I will eventually, but they've been really popular and I haven't been able to keep them stock. I brought them to Must Love Yarn in Shelburne, Vermont, and she said they sold out so fast. They were gone, so she just took most of them. So I have to make more. They have 545 yards, so they're big skeins. Like, you know, when you skein them up, they're like the size of your head. And it's a bulky, 545 yards, 250 grams. So they're like 2.5 skeins of like, so that's, you know, and they're nice because you can, most bulky yarn only has like 100 yards or something, and when you have bulky yarn, so that's why I really like them. And they're just 100% superwash merino, so they're super soft. I have a few more. I have some different ones in there, and I will try, and there's only a few left, so I'll try and put them on there. So that's the one thing I've been working on, but that's kind of why I was trying to do it, was the bulky yarn and then that plan pooling. But I think I like them better without the plan pooling. So I don't know. We'll see. I need a drink. Okay. So the next thing is, I'm not going through everything. I'm trying to make this quick. Last time was really long, and I don't have, like, if they were different projects, then I would, but I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. So the next thing, which I haven't shown in a while, is the crochet blanket that I'm working on. And I'm trying to do this without, like, getting all tangled up here. This is the edge that I'm working on. So it's getting there. It's just scrappy. I don't know if hopefully you can see it. I am not a crocheter by any means, so I am just literally, I just went to the yarn store, like, I don't know if it was Joann's or the box stores, and like got a whole bunch of different, and most of it is Lion Brand. Like these ones I have, and I actually, some of them are different weights, but they're all like thicker, and they all seem to be working, and it's not making it like wonky shaped or anything. Like this is the one I'm working on now. But as soon as I get bored, I just switch to a different color, switch to a different skein. So as of right now, yeah, it just turned into like a blue, and then there's green, and I can't hold on to this, but come on. I think it's nice because I don't know, it's getting to be thick and wide enough that I can actually sit it on my lap and it feels more like a blanket, so that's exciting. And it's nice and warm, and I can, it's for Bethany, who is obsessed with blankets, and she's a senior, so I need to get it done before she graduates next year. So that's my due date. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. She keeps telling me it's hers anyway. She sees me working on it. So yeah, so hopefully it will just be able to stick in the wash and go, and it'll be nice and snuggly. So that was the other thing that I've been working on. I worked on John's sweater a little bit, but not let's see here. I did it a couple of Zoom meetings and stuff like that, and I worked it then, and so I probably put in like an inch or so, but nothing. It still looks like a flax green sweater, nothing exciting. So that one, easy peasy. And I've been so tired. I don't know if I'm the only person in this, and let me know if you are or not, or I am or not. Summer kills me. I cannot wait for winter because what should I say? My brain gets tired, and I like winter because the days are shorter. Everybody comes home at 6 o'clock or whatever, 5 o'clock, and we have dinner, and we can like relax a little bit and then go to bed. During the summer, nobody wants to come in, and nobody wants to settle down and like relax, and there's always a million things to be doing, and I just want to sit down for a little bit before bed. And by the time I everybody, it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm like so tired to do anything. So that's why the blanket has been an easy, like mindless, don't have to think about it. And the other thing is this crochet hook that I got at the New Hampshire sheep and wool from, I don't remember, Genevieve, I don't know, woodworking or something. I'll put it on there. It was on the last episode. But this crochet hook is awesome. I really like. At first, I thought it looked kind of bulky, and this is all like worsted weight yarn that I'm making the crochet. It's just a granny striped blanket. I think I looked up on YouTube. I didn't even count like the chain. I just kind of changed it out. Made a chain, looked like it would look on like go over a bed, so I called it good, and have just been going back and forth. So I don't have any idea of the numbers, and just back and forth. And I'm using this is bulky, so, or worsted, so it's a G or a 6 or a 9. I can't tell. I think it's a 6, a G. But these interchangeable ones with these handles, and this one I got the wooden handle, but you can get them on Etsy. They have like polymer clay ones, all sorts of ones. They're awesome. I like these better than other crochet hooks. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how they're cut. I'm not like, so when I crochet, I literally, this hand I used to be lefty, so this is the only thing I still do left-handed, and that's because I can't hold the yarn. So I literally hold this like facing me. So if you have any issues, just so you know, and I can do like if anybody wants to do a demo, I can do it and show you how I'm actually doing it. But I literally like, because my wrist is not very good at it, so I hold it like this and just support it kind of and grab hold of it, and then the right hand does all the work. So this hand is just holding it, and then I'm literally holding the fabric in, like, and just pulling the hook, like the loops off of it, because the wrist, like, I can kind of twist it, but not fast enough to make it worthwhile. So I do the same thing with knitting. I'm just holding the needles, like I literally, the left hand holds the needles while it's doing nothing, and the right hand does all the work. So, but I'm able to hold onto it. The wooden isn't slippery. At first it was a little awkward, but now that I've gotten the hang of it, I don't know, it doesn't, the other hooks that I have, because I really like the polymer clay ones that I had, and I can't remember if they were the Boyd or which Bates or which ones they were, but if the plies are like kind of loose, they tend to like catch on there, and they're a little trickier. This one, it doesn't catch. I can just really, like, I can go so much faster. So I'm so excited that I finally found that. So I have that one. And then the only other thing that I've worked on, which is growing slowly now that it's getting a little bit bigger, but I'm loving it because it's my hand spun. So that part is the Dotted Rays Shawl by Stephen West. So that is what I'm working on next. And this is another one that's mindless, and I don't have to think about it. And hair everywhere. I can't only imagine how much hair is knitted into my projects. But this is the bottom that I had talked about before that I want to like chop off and fix. But the rest of it, oh shoot, I'm really liking. I'm not gonna lose stitches here. I don't know. I'm really liking the color changes. Other than the bottom, I don't like, and I think I found a yarn that I'm going to spin up and see if I can graph it on there. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to be brave. We'll see what happens. But I'm really liking these color changes. I don't know how well you can see them. I have lights on and stuff in here, but with the crappy weather, you can't really see it. But I'm really liking the hand spun. I'll try and take a better picture of it and see if you can see it. Actually, I think if you're on Instagram, I think I put one on there too. But I'm really liking that. So that is this. It's the Dotted Rays. This is like what the skein looks like. And this was just odds and ends. It's all different fibers and all different colors. Like, I thought I was going to be going into more blues, but now it's actually, now that it's opening up, it's going to start becoming more pink, which I don't know what the next one's in. Like, once the skein is gone, I think I have more blues and then greens last. So we'll see how far I get. But there's more pink in here than I was anticipating. I just can't wait. It's going to be so nice when it's like blocked out, I think, and really, I don't know. I'm excited. So that's the last one that I am. The next thing is shop news. So if you want to hang out for that, you can. I have a few things. They're right behind me. I was trying to find things that are not on the, obviously they're not on the website yet, and I don't have a ton of them. Like, that's the other thing. I'm trying to, like, because of that yarn haul, I'm trying to like I'll give you, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have to try and keep track of what's here and what's on the website and that kind of stuff. So that's going to be kind of tricky. We'll see what happens. But I have some mohair. Like, let's see here. All of these ones are like, this is all my mohair right now. And I'll probably order some more of that, because I don't think the mohair silk would be the same if I carded it up. That would probably be a little different. Maybe I could do like a 2-ply. I'm not really sure. I'd have to play around with that and see what I want, because I can't put a ton of mohair on the carder or it'll just stick like crazy. So you could like, if you did like 10 or 20% mohair, you're okay. Any more than that, it causes issues. And I can imagine it would cause issues for the spinning frame. So we'll have to work on something that makes something fun. Okay, so the first things I have are the mohair. This is just the kid silk. I have some baby pink ones. These are the pink ones, and then I also are trying. I have some of these 50-gram skeins. I'm trying to think of which one would go good together. And the other thing that surprised me is like things that go together, like you would never think of go like. I like in my head I would think that these two would go together, like to knit something up. These are fingering weight. These are 50-gram skeins, and they're great for like color work. Let's see here, what else? Hats, like anything like that. They're so affordable too. It is 229 yards for a 50-gram skein, and they're 100% wool, so they're not superwash. It's a Highland wool. It's like a medium, but it's like I have no problem wearing it. My sweater that I wear is the same thing as the thicker version of it, and I can wear it like a sweatshirt and I have no issues. And I swear it's gotten softer the more I've worn it. But this one, I feel like these would be really good together. And the mohair has 459. So that would like, that's 4. This is 2. But yeah, and they're obviously the light pink is lightest weight, but these two would go together. But then people put them together, and you would never think they go together, and then they do. Like, I don't know what that would look like together. What that would look like together, I don't know. There's so many. So I'm gonna do these. Let's see if I can do these separate. I have this cream. I have these ones. These are like, it's like a buttercream, like a really nice golden yellow, and that would really go good with some of these too. Trying to think of what other ones. We have those ones. There's blues. This one would even go good, I think. This color's not really reading that well. It's like a rust. It's definitely like an orangey rust, and I think that this is just going to be a hard one to pick up. But yeah, that one. And then I have it also like, oh shoot, this is really similar, not exact, but really similar. They're both like a rust color. This mohair one looks pinky, but it's a way brighter orangey rust than the other one. But those ones would go good together. So I have those. If you like the bright blues, I have these, like the really bright blue, which if you want to like brighten something up, you could use it with one of those blues. And I think it would even go with a green. Like those would go, like if you knit those two together, you could. But holding that mohair, like that mohair, like it totally changes things. Like some people that show me like what they've been and how they held them together, and you would have never imagined that the two were together. So that's a really grapey purple with a blue. That would be pretty together. And then I even have like more neutrally colors, like that would even be pretty to like, it would make like it'd be a pretty neutral. I have this like mauve-y pink, I have some more of those. If you want things that are more similar, but then you can also put that with like, that could go with a purple too and totally change it. They would, like, there's so many options, like that rust, only the rust color, that would actually probably be really cool. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. Oh, I have this blue too. This is like a, I don't know what you even want to call it, because it's like definitely a blue leaning purple. But it's like a really, I don't know what color. Dark night. I think it's actually when I dyed, I think it was like a navy, but it came out really pretty. And so that would go, oh my god, that would really go really well together too. Trying to think, there's even these ones, like there's so many color combinations. So we have all of those. So these are the little Hardwicks is the base, little Hardwick, and that is the 50-gram skeins. And then they have the mohair, so you can pick and match the little Hardwick. These ones are only $9. That's why I'm saying, like, these are super affordable, and they're for 50 grams, and you're gonna get 200. Like, you can get a couple of different colors to go with the mohair and change it up and hold them up. That would be, so you'd only have to buy, like, you know, you could buy one of these, and then you could have some of this. And let's see here, what other one would go with it. So like you could do the same with that blue, and it would change it throughout that. Like if you were doing a hat, and you'd have enough colorways, and you'd only need one of these. So yeah, so many color combos. And if anybody needs, like, if they're questioning things and need me to take a pictures of something, so that way you can like get what they look like together, we can definitely do that. So just message me and let me know, and we have no problems doing that. And then the other yarn that's going to be on the site is, this is kind of, that's why I'm putting it on there. This is the last of this one too. Another one, it's the Granite Decay, which, oh, I think I have some more over there too. I have some gray. There's some gray, these gray. That's done. I have this blue. This is my favorite blue. It's so rich. It's so pretty. Like that. And this stuff is, so this Granite DK base is, I should probably tell you, is 245 yards. It's 100 grams and 75% merino, 25% nylon. So it's a 75-25 merino nylon superwash, and it's a DK. So they're like, if you're looking for a DK sweater, that would be good. And I like this pink too. It's a really pretty, like, pinky purple. I think these, like, if you're looking for a contrasting colors, like, those would go really well together. I have those. And then I have this really, like, neutrally color. I don't know. I love these, like, speckly ones for these ones. And so I think I have it. Yeah, I think I have it, like, on, this is the same colorway I have on the Pico base too. So I have that one. And then, let's see, I have a more tonal green, which is a really pretty green. It's not like Kelly green. It's like a really nice light green. So that one. And then these ones I dyed so that way they kind of go together. So the green, like these ones. So like if you're wanting something, like need a, you know, speckly one and a solid, like those ones would totally go together. But then these go together too. So if you want those kind of colors go together, I try to make it so I'm trying to get better in making things that, like, the bases all kind of go together, so they can be on their own or they kind of have some kind of similarities that go together. But yeah, so I have those ones, and those are going to be in the shop soon. That's my job for today, is to get all the pictures taken and get them on the website, so that way you'll be good to go. And I think that's it. And I did it under an hour, and I didn't have to edit a million times or stop. So I'm doing pretty good. Getting better. Hopefully the lighting is okay. Like I said, that weather's kind of cruddy, but I needed to get it done. So I will hopefully I will see you soon, and thanks for watching. And I always forget to say it, but make sure you like and subscribe so that way you can find out when I have the when I put a new podcast up, and pay attention, because I don't want to do giveaways every single time, but maybe I'll do one next time since it's been a while. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.